Okay, that's Bradenton Beach. Let's go to the complete other side, Daytona Beach. That's where we can find Brian Didlake, who's getting a whole different set of elements thrown his way.
Yeah, a whole different set of elements indeed. It actually had a bit of a lightning effect earlier. So that wind that we saw earlier, where I was out in the middle near Grand View Hotel, where I could barely even breathe while talking to you, that has since died down to a more of a light breeze from what we're seeing so far compared to what I've experienced so far. So since I've been out here, we're actually at Fairview Avenue, more inland, just to see what's happening towards the inside of Daytona versus the beach. And if we go ahead and look over here, we see some flooding in the low-lying areas. Now, mind you, we are expecting between 15 to 20 inches of rain to impact this area, and in some other places we're expecting 30 inches. So these low-lying areas are going to be something that people need to avoid. We have some people, as you can see right now, who are trying to attempt to go around the flooding areas as he's going on the wrong side of the street. So let's make sure that he gets out there safely. Yep, he cleared it, so we're good to go. But nonetheless, we want to make sure that everyone is still staying indoors. Again, that 8 o'clock curfew is still in effect. So if you do not need to be out here, if you are not a professional that needs to be out here, please stay inside. And even since then, the wind's starting to pick back up. If you can still hear me back at the desk, the wind is starting to pick up here. Those gusts that we saw towards the interior, the exterior of Daytona Beach towards the beach side is starting to pick back up and come back over here to where we're seeing this flooding area. And I also wanted to mention that we are seeing the sandbags actually work here. So if you can see, Will, if we can point towards this truck that has the hitch in the back, that area has sandbags that you can't see behind it. But when we were coming and just surveying the area, the water is now up to that sidewalk, over the sidewalk now. But again, the sandbags have been keeping the water outside of the building, which is what they were intended to do for, intended to be used for. So again, we're going to keep monitoring this area as well as other places across Daytona Beach and even Ormond Beach, as we're going to be heading that way soon, just to make sure that we're covering this entire area so far. But for now, we are in Daytona Beach. Brian Didlake getting results, News 6.
Yeah, Brian, I know it was behind you, but then we said, there's a curfew there, and we saw the police car go by. They're making sure that everybody abides by that curfew. But I noticed that the wind, it seemed to have died down a little bit, but then there's a shot of a stoplight that looks like it is really getting whipped around a bit out there. Are you seeing any debris in that water?
Yes, there is items all throughout the water that we had been seeing, from trash to different parts of trees, but nothing of a serious nature just yet, because this is, again, a little bit calmer from what we were seeing in the 9 and 8 o'clock hours. So although the wind does seem to be picking up a little bit at this time, it's not what we saw earlier.
Sure,
at all. So it is a lot more calmer than what we saw earlier.
And Brian, we saw that police officer driving through that pretty deep water. What do you think, if you had to guess how deep it is? At least a foot, maybe two?
At least 2 to 3 feet. If I were to venture out, which I am not going to because we are staying safe here at News 6, it's about 2 to 3 feet. We're actually on a small incline hill out here, so we are a bit above where that water is being at. So it's about 2 to 3 feet from what I can estimate.
Yeah, definitely not something you want to mess with and drive through, and they tell you don't do that at all.